everyone. My name is Margaret Winchell. I'm the Director of Choral Activities here. This is a hot mic, and it is good to see you all in this afternoon concert. We're thrilled to have you here. The program today is titled Resistance and Resilience, and it's about the various things in our world, the forces that are against us, that feel like they burden us or keep us down or threaten despair in our lives. And despair is universal. We all experience it at different times, and the question is really just whether we acknowledge it and are prepared to deal with it. The poet Christian Wyman has written in a recent collection of poems about despair that the antidote to despair is awe. And so today, I invite you in this set to practice rehearsing despair by sitting with the texts of these pieces and practicing awe in the beauty of the singing of the choirs today. In particular, Meadows Chorale's set deals with nature and our planet, with the experiences of love and the kind of oppressive, relentless march of time, and that we do not have control over these things. We just have to kind of flow with them. So, thank you again. I'm proud to introduce one of my graduate students, David Womack, who will conduct the first piece, which is Earth Song. Thank you again for being here.
running, 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 running.
So Concordia's program takes you through an arc. The second piece, Zenaida Robles's She Lingers On, is the one that has the most specific trouble for us to connect to, and it's about the experience of depression. You'll hear a pretty active piano part that gives this sense of kind of being pulled under something that you don't have control of, and then kind of feeling this experience wash over you. And then at the end, remembering that you can come up and take a breath. So that's kind of the core of their set. To get us into that, we remind ourselves that someone else carries our sorrows and carries our burdens so frequently. Regardless of your personal beliefs, there are people in your life that take care of you and that hold the things that might otherwise overwhelm you. So the first piece celebrates that. The third piece longs for a place that is better and beyond our current troubles. And the final piece is determination, grit, and the picture of resilience as we stare down the things that threaten to undo us. We'll have a little bit of a transition. We'll recognize our graduating seniors, and then we will do chamber singer set after that. So expect a little bit of off and on. Thank you for your patience. these are the singers that very sadly are leaving us at the end of this semester. I have only had the privilege of working with them for a year, or in some cases for a semester, but already I've seen the mark that they've made on the choral program in the time before I arrived, and the way that they've led our current students by example, so that they might continue all of their good work in future years. So this is a big thank you to you for your work before me and with me. And per a tradition that I inherited, there's a poem by a medieval Persian poet named Rumi, maybe you're familiar, that wishes people well in the next phase of a journey and kind of expresses the hope in their potential. And so I will read that to these singers as a blessing as they go. So, hello. You, friends, were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness. You were born with wings. You are not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. Thank you so much for all of your time in the choirs at SMU. Thank you. And then finally, I'd like to recognize two particular singers who are receiving an award today. They're going to come out because they knew who they are anyway. Yay, hi. Yes, applaud for them now. We'll do it again in a minute. Each year an award is given named after Lloyd Fouch, who is the revered longtime choral director that if you ask any alum from a 34-year period, they will regale you with many stories of Lloyd Fouch's leadership and musicianship during his time at SMU. He transformed the choral program here, and we're still living with kind of the bountiful aftershocks of his time. So students actually vote for the recipients of this award based on leadership, musicianship, and scholarship. And while so many of our students embody those qualities in the choirs, I'm really delighted to celebrate these two today who show up every rehearsal with lots of enthusiasm, genuine warmth, exceptional artistry, and just a great attitude and awesome musicianship. So this is Noah Oching and Diego Roberts Buceta. Great. And now we just have a little bit of tech to set up for the chamber singers set, and we will be all ready to go. I'll see you soon. right, one last word of introduction here about their set, which we will perform seamlessly if you don't mind, kind of start to finish. It's about 20 minutes of music, so settle in. This set is based on a piece that has 3 movements called Shift by Ayanna Woods. We had the pleasure of Zooming with the composer just earlier this week, and she told us a little bit about the origin of this, and I do think it makes a difference in how you hear the piece, so I'd like to tell you just a little bit. The middle movement was what she wrote first, and the image of tectonic plates was kind of the source idea, right? So if we think about what tectonic plates are, I'm not a geologist, not in the slightest, but pressure builds underneath the surface, and you see nothing, and then when the pressure is too much, there's a rupture. Something shifts, literally, right? And so the middle movement is about that rupture and what it requires for something to shift dramatically. The movement before it is about waiting and the pressure that builds up when you wait. In particular, Ayanna Woods is a Black composer. She's based in Chicago, and she writes about the Black experience. And in the first movement of Shift, she writes about lives lost to police violence. And the quote that she leaves at the front of the score, is an MLK quote from 1963, which says this: "For years now, I have heard the word wait. It rings in the ear of every Negro with piercing familiarity. This wait has almost always meant never." So, she uses the idea of waiting to build pressure through the first movement. There's a rupture in the second movement. And in the third, she has a positive take on what this means for us. She talks about being bound together with the people who came before us and with one another, and bound for a transformation. We bookend this set with a prayer on each side. At the beginning is Purcell's Hear My Prayer, which pleads for our cries to be heard. And at the end, Ken Burton's piece of prayer asks for continued healing, right? So thank you for your attention and for your support of these singers. They've really done pretty incredible work this year, and I'm really grateful to have spent it with them. And I'll also shout out my colleagues who have made this year for me, which is my first year at SMU, a really wonderful one. So thank you for being here. Thanks to all of them. Thanks to all of you. And let's do it.
It cracks, it cards, it costs.